James Thomas.
BBC Wiltshire.
I think ever since we saw the whale mixed up in the plastic bag on Blue Planet 2, the health of our oceans has been kind of rarely out of the news, although many people think that it probably should have been in long before that. But it's also been a source of inspiration for my next guest, who's gone from being a graphic designer to writing children's books. Stuart MacDonald from Trowbridge has his new book out called Turtle Trouble, and it's getting support from some big environment agencies as well.
This came about, my girlfriend suggested I should do something because basically I constantly sending her these like funny little poems and stuff, and she said, these are great, I don't know how you do it, you should really do something with this and write a children's poem or children's book, and she pretty much gave me the idea.
And this has kind of taken on a life of its own as well, because you've been talking to schools about visits and libraries and things as well. So it really is kind of moving on for you, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, the first book went down really well, but the second book, The Turtle Trouble, because it's all about the environment and pollution, it's just so key at the minute. It's such a hot topic that people are just so keen to get me in to schools and libraries to talk to the children about it so that they can understand these kind of problems at an early age, and that was the whole reason for the book, really.
It's such a current thing, you know, looking at the health of our oceans and the environment around there, and that's presumably the reason why you decided to write this and aim it at children as well.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, it just kept popping up on my social media feed, and I thought, you know what, this problem's getting worse. But this is just like one of the scenarios where it has a real knock-on effect to a certain species in the ocean. So I just kind of picked one, a turtle, and went with that. But the whole story is about, such a global issue. And
it's right that an aquarium in Hull is already interested. I mean, it's quite a way away, but apparently they're keen on taking your work.
Yep, I've already sent them a batch of books to sell in their gift shop. We basically went there on holiday at the end of last year, and we were really impressed with the place. So I'm so chuffed. If you ever get the chance, do go there. It's called The Deep in Hull, and it is brilliant.
I absolutely love an aquarium. I haven't been to one for years, so maybe that's a trip to Hull is needed. And you've also been supported by quite a few environmental agencies as well for this book.
That's right, yeah. Just before I released it, I thought, you know what, this book is just missing one thing, and that is the support of just some environmental groups to get the message across to parents and children alike. In the end, I ended up with 7 supporters, which is brilliant. I just couldn't dream of having that many. I thought I might get a couple that would say, yeah, put our logo on. But yeah, 7 brilliant quotes on the inside page and their logos and websites on the book. It's just brilliant. And they're continuing to support me now as well, so it's so good.
That's Stuart MacDonald, author from Trowbridge, with his new book, Turtle Trouble, which is out now. And it's just hearing there, like the environment agencies are interested in it, and aquariums and that sort of thing. You can find out more about his stuff on his website, stuartmacdonaldauthor.co.uk. He's on Facebook as well, if you want to track him down on there and have a look at the work that he's been working on as well. So thanks to Stuart for being on the programme.